This story happened roughly 15 years ago. I was on my way driving back from college. I attended a school in Florida and lived in the Midwest, so it would always be a long drive back home. Usually, I would do the trip in 2 days, but on this time, I decided to drive through the night. I left my college campus and drove for many hours, only stopping for gas or food or to use the bathroom. I was actually making really good time, and when it got late at night, things got even better because traffic decreased a lot. I stopped and got some energy drinks to keep me up and drove for several hours. Then at about 3 in the morning, my light for gas came on, which usually meant I had about 40 miles before I would run out. I was honestly in the middle of nowhere, so I decided I would stop at the next exit and see if there was a gas station. An exit eventually came up, and I took it. I went right and drove down a very quiet road for a while. It took me maybe 2 or 3 miles, and I didn't really see anything, so I thought about turning around, but then I saw some lights up ahead which looked promising. The road curved a little, and then I came into a small town. The speed limit dropped all the way down to 20 miles per hour, and there was old, run-down looking buildings on each side. It honestly looked like a ghost town, but I figured they would have to have a gas station, so I slowly kept driving. But the farther I drove, I didn't see any gas station, and then there started to be mainly old houses, so I decided to turn around. I turned into a driveway, and as soon as I did, I saw the front door of the house open. An older-looking man came out and started walking to me. I made a signal with my hands that I was just turning around, and then I started backing out. The man looked a little confused. When I turned around and began driving the other direction, I saw that 2 more people were standing at the ends of their driveways, staring at me with angry looks on their faces. For some reason, it just really freaked me out. I decided to ignore it and keep driving. When I got back to the town, though, it got even worse. There were at least 10 people on each side of the road in front of the buildings, all staring at me. It was the creepiest thing I've ever seen. They all looked very unfriendly. As I drove the 20-mile-per-hour speed limit, they started to walk into the road, almost to approach my car. I wasn't sure what else to do, so I sped up and drove faster and faster until I was out of there. I quickly got back onto the main freeway and drove until I saw another exit about 10 miles down the road. It was a close call, but I was able to find a gas station and fill my tank. I drove home after that, and I'm not even sure where that was, but something about that small town at 3 a.m. and all the people in it was just so creepy. It still gives me the chills to think about.